sour cream jam, I think. Spring rolls, Samoan.
For 38-year-old Susan Sales, the simple task of deciding what's for lunch is a huge battle.
Vegetarian, I'm not sure that works.
Susan is functionally illiterate. That means this 38-year-old has barely enough reading and writing skills to cope with everyday life.
Yeah, bluff your way through, I guess.
Susan forced to leave her job at a fast food outlet when its computerised registers became too complex. Even supermarket shopping is a challenge.
If they change the packets, then I'm lost.
Understanding a simple headline is something many of us take for granted. But for almost half the population, even that's impossible. Amazingly, 44% of Australians don't have the reading and writing skills to function effectively day to day. It's our hidden epidemic.
I thought I was the only one, in the world that couldn't read and write.
Along with Susan and 8 other mature-age students, 58-year-old Colin Smith is back in the classroom learning the basics. The former forklift driver says he and his classmates are society's forgotten.
And I found there's a lot of people out there who can't read and write either.
When we look at careers today, we're going to be looking at lifelong learning.
After almost 3 decades teaching in mainstream secondary schools, Teresa Vizinton's mission is to intercept the teenagers who drop out. Some frustrated by literacy battles, others lacking the skills to cope in a regular school environment.
Technology is changing jobs. People need to be consistently retrained. So what we've got to say to people now is don't be scared of it, embrace it.
In 250 metres.
Remember that we've been focusing on verbs, nouns and adjectives?
It's 22 years since Susan last set foot in a classroom, but simply being in this adult literacy class is liberating. Here, students don't have to hide or make excuses. Teacher, Megan Camille.
We've had some really good outcomes. I have a gentleman now who's been through this program and is now doing his masters in youth.
I'm not sure which one I should use because I can't read the labels.
Susan Sales is determined to become literate and to forge a career in aged care.
They say life begins at 40. Well, maybe it's a chance for me.